You just need somebody bigger to come beat you, bro.
You need a good ass whooping. Ayana Koji is just getting all the girls flustered, which is hilarious because he doesn't care.
You might as well be flirting with an oak tree.
Back to the high-pitched voice.
Uh-huh. Mask on.
Back to the line. I don't trust this broad.
Hell no. Strong backstabby vibes. My back just itching looking at her. Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are back with Classroom of the Elite Season 4, Episode 7, Plotting.
So, there's a new survival test on the horizon, and if the students can survive it, they get a pretty swanky-ass yacht luxury
solid
cruise.
Solid carrot being offered. We're on a bigger island, or we're going to be on a bigger island. We still have not definitively found out who is from the White Room to get Ayana Koji expelled.
We do think there are two.
I think there's two.
I also think... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think we've made our accusations are clear. We just got to find out from the clue envelope who it is.
Well, and we established last episode that at least one of the White Room students is not working in tandem with the White Room chairman, or with the chairman from the school.
Uh-huh.
Now, I think we're given to understand the other one is. Both of them are working towards the same end, but their means are different.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know, like, what does the chairman want to do with Ayana Koji? Like, it's not a simple matter of just, like, getting him expelled. You want him for some... he's, like, your masterpiece, you've said, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what is your end goal? Just to keep him in line? That doesn't seem sufficient.
Like, is he gonna... They want him back at the White Room, but I mean, like...
Why?
Once he hits a certain age, he is graduated. He is a free adult. Japan is not a slave society, or given to be a slave society in this, like,
Do they want him to be like a White Room tutor? Like, I don't understand.
Bro, that would be the worst. You will be an instructor.
Right, like...
Subject all of the new people to that which you subjected to.
Recreate yourself.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Wouldn't that be a fucking hellish, like, plot twist? I don't see that happening, but...
Well, this episode's called Plotting, and Kikyo was in the thumbnail. So I feel like she's going to be a bit involved.
She is such a plotter.
She's been laying on the low. She's really been, like, this season. And I feel like that can't last, especially if we're going into a survival game, especially if teams are involved, and the class is, generally speaking, working as a unit.
Listen, I honestly haven't minded it. I liked it when she was not center stage. I don't very much care for Kikyo, but hey.
Yeah.
Lady, come on in.
But they really don't want us to forget Blondie with the bangs.
Yeah.
They really want us to remember that fucking guy. And I don't know if that's just to, like, keep all of the characters, like, keep the class kind of in our minds, or if he specifically has, like, an objective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because his objective up to this point seems just to coast. He's a C's get degrees kind of guy, as far as I can tell.
He's been putting on the front of, I'm here at this, like, you know, legendarily difficult academy with, you know, strong philosophies and all that shit, and I'm gonna be right there in the middle of, I'm gonna be as firmly in the middle and intent, like the level of control and absolute mastery it takes to achieve just the exact, I will achieve an 80 on this test. No higher, no lower. I know all the answers to the test, so I know exactly that which
C's get degrees, B's are a little better. I guess I care enough.
Yep, I'm going to kind of just be, I'm not going to be a leader in this, but I'm going to do this better than anybody else has done it.
I don't care enough to lead anybody. I'm, like, do my own thing. The road less traveled.
It does beg the question, like, what is Ayana Koji's intention? Why are you here?
Ayana Koji?
Yeah.
Oh,
To beat because he's from the differing... You know, the school of different philosophy and different thing. So why are you here doing this at this school
well, I think
this
he
way?
Came here from the White Room because he was, like, sick of it.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of deemed himself above it at this point. They have nothing more to offer me.
That's a thought.
So let me, like, go to my next challenge.
Let me go see what this school has to offer.
Let me see what I can apply from the White Room.
Right.
And, like, a version of the real world.
You claim to be, you know, a competitor, a different way of doing this. Let me go see what I can learn from this school.
Well, you claim to create the best. You claim that we are the best. Let me put myself against, like, the best and the brightest and the wealthiest in this country and see how I fare. And so far, I'm faring pretty fucking well, my guy.
So well, I can manipulate and get the exact degree, the exact score that I want to sit below, everybody's sight lines.
Not to be funny, it reminds me of Mean Girls. What's funny, Katie, is all your work is right and just the answers are wrong. When she was trying to get lower score.
Yeah.
But speaking of low scores, I just gotta say.
Okay.
92% of our viewers are not subscribed. 92%. I was peeping the analytics recently. 92% of our viewers are not subscribed. That's crazy town.
Hit that button for little old me.
Come on, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Not many channels are covering Classroom of the Elite. That's all I'm saying. Throw us a bone.
We're here for the people.
We're here for the people and the plot lines, okay? But thank y'all for being here on The Real. We do appreciate the hell out of y'all. Are you ready to get the show on the road?
I am. Let's find out what's going on with plotting. I think we're caught up fully now with
this. This just came out a couple days ago.
Wow.
まだヤガミだけのようだな。
いや、乙宮君。なんとなく C クラスの代表は君なんじゃないかって思っていたよ。
Is that the voice of Why does that sound like the voice actor for Oh my god, what is his name from Jujutsu Kaisen? Megumi. Is that Megumi's voice actor?
Let's find out. Shogo Sakata. He was in Chainsaw Man.
It was Aki! He's Aki in Chainsaw Man! Shut the fuck up, go me. Okay, so it wasn't Megumi Fushiguro, but it was Aki.
Reasonable.
From Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I thought he was Megumi, but you know what?
They're
close.
Really
similar characters.
They're so close. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised he didn't do Megumi, but
I'll take it.
He's not Megumi level famous. He's Curse Spirit number 5.
I'm gonna be so for real with y'all, okay? When it comes to English voice actors, I can place them much more quickly. Like when we heard, I forget which anime it was, but I immediately heard the voice of Father from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wait, is that Father? And we looked it up, show fucking was. When we heard Roy Mustang in a different anime, I immediately identified Roy Mustang. But the Japanese voice actors, y'all, I'm not nearly so good with. I struggle. So I will take Aki when I thought he would. I don't give a fuck. It was close.
No, you picked him out from a whole bunch of things.
From 3 words.
Yo.
I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Dab it.
C クラスの代表は君なんじゃないかって思っていたよ。
俺はリーダーって柄じゃないかな。俺たちは仲間を失った。
One of our own. What do you mean?
僕も畑野くんが退学するとは思わなかったよ。
宝泉は来ると思うか？
半々ってところじゃないかな。
I don't trust this perky shit. I don't trust it.
D クラスは組んで欲しければポイントをよこせの一点張りだ。
おお、リクに拓也、やっぱりお前らか。
修くんはまた厄介事を押し付けられた形ですか？
あとは和臣のやつだけか？
いっそ俺たち3クラスだけで組んだ方がいいんじゃないか。
無人島の試験には学力以外の要素も問われると言います。
Always.
D クラスは最下位ですが、身体能力では1位と僅差。
Did they specify if the years were working against each other or if those were second years only?
I think they did mention it, but I don't remember.
I wonder if Ryun and Dickless will have an opportunity to go head to head. You know who I'm talking about?
Sar Dickless II?
Exactly. Yeah, the one who stabbed Ayano Koji in the hand.
Yeah.
D クラスにも戦力がいることは認める。
And here comes Dickless.
宝泉のご機嫌を取ってまで要請するほどじゃない。
For now, muzzled and chained.
I don't know about muzzled. He might be on a leash.
Sar Dickless II.
Speak of the devil. Also, it's Sir Dickless that's doing the shoulder check in the intro.
ポイントを出す気になったか？
笑えない冗談だな。
Also, would you pause for a moment?
What's up?
Because it really just occurred to me, where have I seen that crossed out eye thing before? And it was, I don't know, a silent voice.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if there is a similar, they are all just faceless sheep to Ayano Koji.
I think it's similar depictions of different ideas.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? A silent voice really had to do with a lot of social anxiety. Whereas this one's more, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but low-key sociopathy.
Yeah.
Ayano Koji doesn't really seem to feel emotions other than intrigue.
Yeah.
And I don't know that intrigue is even really emotion so much as an experience. You know what I'm saying? So his affect is also finite. He shows a number of the elements of like sociopathy or like borderline personality
We
disorder.
already beat, I think it was Ryuen to like a friggin' bloody pulp because he was like, I'm gonna go on about this might, the right of might
And
philosophy, and Ayano Koji is like, all right, cool, let us
If
take
we're gonna
that.
follow that logic, let's follow that logic.
Just beat him to a bloody pulp. Did not change expression.
Didn't get out of breath.
Not
Not even a little bit.
Ah!
So, we'll see.
お前に出すポイントなど一点もない。
They haven't been doing the quotes this season.
They haven't.
全員
Damn.
揃ったところで始めるとするか。
勝手に追っ始めようとすんじゃねえ
Oh, fuck you.
暴力をこの場に持ち込むのはやめてもらおう。
You're going to ask.
邪魔をするつもりか
You just need somebody
必
bigger to
要
come
なら
beat you,
そ
bro.
うする。
You need a good ass whooping.
くだらない。
二人とも落ち着けよ。
今必要なのは無人島サバイバルに注力することです。
No, honestly, I feel like this is more important in pressing business.
この試験、2年生と3年生はそれぞれ一度
Or
経
a
験
similar
している。
version.
連携できなければ一方的に食い物にされるかもしれないよ。
俺は2年だろうと3年だろうと潰せる自信があるぜ。
そこで僕ら1年生で力を合わせて強力な4人グループを最低でも1つ作る必要があると考えた。
This for?
まさにホウセン君が言ったように上級生相手でも絶対に負けないような生徒たちを。
This for right here?
ちょっと待ってくれ拓也。なんで一つなんだ。もっとたくさん強いグループを作った方がいいんじゃないか。
もちろんその通りだよ。だけど最初からそうしようとすれば戦力が分散してしまう。僕たち1年生だけに与えられた最大4人の小グループという特
One
権。
person extra.
この部分をみすみす捨てるのはもったいないよ。
いいぜ、協力してやっても。
条件を聞きましょうか。
本戦の大グループ、空いた2枠には D クラスの生徒を入れろ。
At least half class D.
Well, if 2 additional plus him, that's 3 or 4 from Class D. He'll be the de facto leader.
Oh shit, okay.
言っただろう、絶対条件だと。
D クラスの2人を入れられない場合は4人でクリアしろということですか。
貴様。
落ち着いてください、宇都宮君。僕はその条件でもいいと思っています。
I think he's one of the White Room kids.
ごね毒を許せば
I can see it.
今後もこいつはつけ上がる。
今ここで D クラスを見捨てたら何かが変わりますか。
それは。
俺も賛成だぜリク。気持ちはわかるが、まずは1年生で協力しないとな。
UNITY.
それ以上の要求はなしだ。いいな、ホウセン。
He already works for Ayana Koji.
じゃあみんなでユキムーの部屋行く。綾野浩二くん、
Yeah.
実は綾野浩二くんに会いたいって1年生がいるんだけど。なになに、キヨポンもしかして後輩ちゃんから告白されるとか。
Is it the brown-haired kid?
そうなの。もしそうなら許可するわけにはいかない感じよね。会いたいっていうのは男子なんだけどな。ごめんね。いいんじゃない。1年生と交流してお
Ayana
いた方が
Koji
い
is
いだ
just getting
ろ
all
う
the
しね。
girls flustered, which is hilarious because he doesn't care.
You might as well be flirting with an oak tree.
もうこっちに向かってきてるみたい。ここで待とっか。
櫛田先輩。
綾野浩二くんに会いたいって言ってた八神くん。
確か1年 B クラスだったな。
はい、八神拓也です。
Called it.
実
I
は
memorized the
綾野
roster
浩
as
二
soon
先
as.
輩にお伝えしておきたいことがあるんです。1年生たちの間で極めて限定的に告知されている特別試験のことはもうご存知ですよね。
Get me expelled.
手段は問わず2学期が始まるまでに綾野浩二先輩を退学させた者には2000万ポイントを支払うと。いずれにせよ誰かを陥れることで得られる報酬に興味を持てなかったので、一切参加する気はありませんでした。その場にいた1年生は A クラスから高橋修君と石上京君、 B クラスからは僕、 C クラスからは宇都宮陸君、そして D クラスからは宝泉和臣君と、
Cousin, of course. We need that.
Yeah, I mean, really.
それともう一つ、このまま放置しておけば綾野浩二先輩、場合によってはクラスメイトの櫛田先輩にまで被害が及んでしまう可能性があると判断しました。
Okay, okay.
ありがたい話だが、このことを俺に話したのは危険かもしれないぞ。
No, because now we're about to get the angle.
も もしバレちゃったら。
特にペナルティなどは聞かされていませんし、
Just 'cause you
それに
mentioned it
1
doesn't
年
mean
生
they're
の
not
間
there.
で嫌われる分には覚悟しています。もともと他のクラスとはぶつかる運命にありますから、気をつけてくださいね、綾野浩二先輩。
Miss Starbucks cup was something.
Yeah, no, right?
いい後輩を持ったな。
私にはもったいないくらい。でも望んでいた展開じゃないけどね。知ってるよ、八神くんは私の過去。
From her last school.
早いうちに消えてもらわないとね。またね、綾野浩二くん。
Back to the high-pitched voice.
Uh-huh. Mask on.
Back to the line.
少し話したいことがあるんですけど。
一体どんな話なんだ？
宝泉和臣に関してです。俺たちは無人島サバイバルで宝泉に一泡を吹かせたいと思っている。
宝泉を退学に追い込みたいってことか。
Kinda, yeah.
I get it.
はい、そうです。
From hell yeah to yes, that is correct.
で、その話と俺がどう結びつくんだ？
宝泉は外部の人間とは誰ともつるまない。でも綾野浩二先輩とは
How'd
4
you
月
get
末
him?
の試験で組んだ。
俺が宝泉の味方である可能性は考慮しないのか？
They don't think Hosen's the type to have allies.
その左手の怪我は宝泉くんと一悶着あった時
Okay.
についた
I
もの
guess
なんじゃ
correctly what
ないです
happened
か。
there, yeah.
Someone sussed that out.
どうしてそう思う？
2000万ポイントの賞金、私たちも狙ってたから。
それで以前パートナーを探すふりして近づいてきたのか？
そのことは謝罪します。しかし俺たちはもう手を引きました。
Sorry, we tried to get you expelled.
とにかく覚えておいてください。俺たちは宝泉を倒したいだけだということを。
チックタック、鬱陶しいからあんたのその時計って嫌いなのよね。それで要件は？
無人島試験のことだ。俺と組めよ、天沢。
私に協力してほしいんだ。しかも無人島でだなんてスケベなこと考えてる？パンツ見たい？覗き込んでもいい。
Slow your roll.
俺が女にな手あげないとでも思っ
Egads, straight to violence, bro.
で、見返りは？私たちは対等なはずです。でもあと一人は？
必要ねえよ。今度の無人島試験で勝つのはこの3人だ。
じゃあ本題に戻るけど、いくらくれるの？渡すポイントはありません。
What are you offering?
繰り返しますが、私たちは対等な関係で。
Okay, then why should I participate?
でもさ、貢献度が対等ってことにはならないんじゃない？
Ooh,
私
I
は無
like
人
Amase.
島だろうとなんだろう
She's
と
she's
貢献できる。
schemy, but I like her moxie.
かわいいかわいい七瀬ちゃんは私についてこれる？試してみますか。まあ、大胆ですね。なんだ、そっちの方も結構いける口？私強い女の子って大好き。そういうあなたも普通じゃありませんね。どうかな。
I think Blondie's from the White Room.
I think, yeah, blonde.
I think Pigtails is too
七
aggressive
瀬
to
ちゃん
be
が
Yeah,
そういう
she's
動けるの
not.
は分かったけど、協力するからには
She's
追加で
all
ももらわないとさ。
all organic extra.
なら聞いてやる。グループ報酬以外に何が望みだ？
綾野浩二先輩を退学させて得るポイントは全部私のもの。
I want the full 20 million.
随分とふっかけてくるじゃねえか。
だったら断ろうかな。だけど私に振られたらどうする？飲む必要はありません。A クラスに2000万ポイントも流れるのはこの先を考えれば。
黙ってろ。天沢、賞金はくれてやる。
ありがとう。ケチくさくない男の人って素敵だと思うよ。いいんですか本当に。
I
彼
don't
女は
trust
平
this
気で
broad.
裏切るタイプだと思います。
Strong backstabby vibes. My back just itching looking at her.
口約束なんざどうとでもなる。俺が退学させたってなりゃ賞金を振り込む先も当然俺だ。奴が後でピーピー泣いたところで関係ねえ。綾野浩二も龍炎もその
Yes,
他
I'm
の
better than them because I will do what
歯
they
向
will
かってく
not.
る連中は全部潰してやる。
Yeah,
こ
yeah,
の
makes you
学
tyrant,
校の
bro.
イカれたルールに溺れていきそうでたまらねえぜ。
Built for like him.
Yeah, yeesh.
Yeah, what if he ends up being the White Room student? Oh,
I
my
would be,
fucking mind.
I would be truly like, oh,
Well,
wow.
that's a
that would
how the tables have turned. How the turntables.
That would certainly be a YouTube short of me going, oh, no fucking shit.
No fooling.
It would cut back to us being like, I wonder if you... That would truly be like a plot twist moment.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Solid so far. Moving closer and closer towards the...
survival test.
Towards the survival test. Still think it's Nanase. And I don't know who the other... Maybe the small, like, mousy, brown-haired boy.
Yeah, with the green eyes.
Yeah.
I think so.
But maybe it's just because I lean towards the, small, unassuming people as, like, the people with the nefarious intent. Because that's always a good, like, twist.
I don't know what this says about me as a person, but I am inherently suspicious of the overly perky.
Yeah.
I really am. And so, like, they seemed at least pretty perky. She seems like she's kind of like a marionette. Not the marionette. Ventriloquist.
Yeah.
And Hosen's her marionette. She blocked that punch mighty quick. And Mr. Green Eyes, I don't know, I'm
loving this season so far.
Yeah.
Well paced, very interesting. Curious to learn more about the special test and about Ayana Koji and who he ultimately unmasks. I've already got my guess written on a note, put in the clue envelope. Sit there in the middle of the board.
There it is, just waiting and ready.
I'm waiting and ready to see if it was Colonel Mustard in the biolab with a wrench.
The biolab with a wrench. I'm dead.
My mixed ass metaphors, but that's what you get on this channel, bro.
All right, y'all. If you're enjoying this journey, please do hit the like and subscribe. Quick update. We are going to be wrapping up One Piece here in the next week or two. Following One Piece will be Witch Hat Atelier. It is a new anime. I know not shit about the premise. What I do know is that both of our mods, multiple members of our community, and people in my like personal friendship group world life have all been like, you need to watch Witch Hat Atelier.
I was bringing it up to you. I was like, I've seen the title card on Crunchyroll. I was like, oh, okay. It didn't like really strike my fancy, but it seems like this might be something like an Apothecary Diaries situation, because that's what it was for me. I saw Apothecary Diaries a couple of times.
Apothecary Diaries is so good.
It's so good. But I saw like the title card as it kind of like Crunchyroll just kind of presents and stuff to you. And I was like, oh, so when people were like, oh, you should watch the Apothecary Diaries. I was like, oh, I've seen...
That's a name that's like crossed my brain before.
Yeah. This is a similar situation, so I'm wondering if it's going to hit as hard as Apothecary Diaries hit. And
We'll find out.
By all means, by all accounts, it's going to hit like Freer and harder than that,
Let us know what you'd like to see after Classroom of the Elite. I want to say Classroom of the Elite is going to take us into June, or at least into like the end of May, I want to say, based on like, I think it's going to be the end of June? 10 episodes? 9 episodes left?
Somewhere on the calendar. You know what I mean?
I think somewhere in June. And Mushoku Tensei begins in July.
We're getting our boy Rudy back.
We're getting our boy Rudy. And if you haven't experienced those stories with us, they are here on the channel. Please feel free to hit those.
Those are some early stories. I think
Mushoku Tensei was our first show.
Very first show.
Mushoku Tensei was our very first show.
Go back and check out how far we've grown.
Yeah, the editing has come a long way.
We've come a long way.
Our environment's come a long way. All the things with the stuff. The progress is real. But thank y'all for being here, and we'll see you on the next one.
Catch you then.
Bye, y'all.